Hi, welcome to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. I'm so happy to have you here with me today. If you enjoy my reading, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel in order to be notified when I upload new weekly and monthly videos. Now today I'll be doing a general monthly reading for each of the astrological signs for the month of October 2017. As the reading focuses on the general energy surrounding all of the signs this month, the messages may or may not resonate with you. For a more personalized reading that focuses specifically on you, please contact me at the email listed in the description box or the About section of this channel, changingphasestarot@gmail.com. You can also find pricing and more information about readings on my website, also listed in the description box below. Please check out my channel for general weekly readings, extended weekend readings, and daily tarot snapshot readings. And you can also join me on my Facebook page, Changing Phases Tarot. Now, for our monthly reading today, I will be doing a 10-card Celtic cross spread plus one additional card from the bottom of the deck for the overall energy for the month of October. I'll be using the Crystal Visions Tarot deck. There will be one additional guidance card from the Soulful Woman Guidance card deck. And I'll also pull an additional card from the Soul's Journey Oracle card deck to complement the reading. So I'm wishing you all a wonderful month of October, and I'll see you in a minute for your reading. Okay, so Cancer, we have as your overall message for the month of October, we have the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords, she is somebody who rules with her head instead of her heart. Yet she's not somebody, without compassion. She's sometimes referred to as the divorcee card, so the divorced lady, right? The divorced woman, somebody who is, she's wise and fair, honest, forthright, definitely ready for battle. We see that she stands there with her sword drawn, but she prefers to keep matters civilized. We see that on the card, there is a parting of the clouds here, right? And there's an illumination of the sword. So it's the queen, she's being illuminated with the light of hope here. We know that swords is air energy. So, and as she is a court card, this could be an older air energy or air sign woman in your life. This could be an older Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. But we know that in general readings, they don't necessarily have to be gender specific. So this could actually be an older air sign male in your life as well, right? So surrounding you during the month of October. We know also that the port cards, they don't necessarily have to be people as well. They could just be events, right? Events happening during the month of October. They could also be the energy that you are taking on during the month of October, right? So, if this is you taking on this this energy, then you could be acting more, more with your head, right? The Swords energy is all about cerebral energy, so being up in your head, thinking about things, right? Using your intellect to solve situations, to resolve problems or situations. So it's the cerebral energy. So this might just be you taking on this energy or acting this way during the month of October. And we see that she is surrounded, encircled by butterflies, right? And butterflies are a sign of transformation, right? And she actually has sort of the butterfly wings on her back. So it's all about it's a transformative energy as well. But she's definitely somebody who she's not afraid of taking a stand in order to deal with a situation, but always using her intellect. Okay, so you might be called during the month of October, you might be called upon to act in this way. All right, let's see how this plays out with the rest of the cards in the reading. In the middle position, we have the Hanged Man, so number 12 of the Major Arcanas. And the Hanged Man has to do with waiting, right, being in suspense. We see that here he is hanging upside down from the branches of this tree, right, sort of tied, his legs are tied here, he's hanging upside down. But what encircles his head here It's the sort of light in the middle of this tunnel. And this is what's important, right? It's the seeing things from a different perspective. If he were upright, he would not be seeing things from the same perspective that he is right now. So it is a period of suspension, indecision, but it's also a period of sacrifice and surrender, right? Needing to let go, sort of let go in order to find acceptance in situations in which you might not have control. It also is a card that asks us to change our perspective, change our old ways of thinking. But in order to find continued growth, in order to find freedom in a certain situation. So again, it's a card that has to do with sacrifice and surrender. So this might, during the month of October, for you, this might be Cancer, a period that you are asked to see things from a different perspective. You might need to gain a different perspective on something. And with the Queen of Swords energy, here's the overall energy for the month. It definitely seems like there's something going on that has to do with truth, right? And seeing things more clearly, seeing things from a different perspective. So something to do with thoughts going on here. And we have another air card crossing you, another court card actually. So we have the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords appearing in this reading. So even though you're a water sign, there's a lot of mental energy going on. So lots of thoughts, thinking about lots of different things, and also taking, action, but on the thought. So the King of Swords, he is, again, a court card. So much the same as what I said about the Queen of Swords. This could be an older air sign, male, right? So Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Doesn't necessarily have to be, right? Could be an older woman as well. But the King of Swords, typically, he is... The King of Swords is somebody who is very calm. He's a calm and powerful ruler. Again, much like the Queen of Swords, he uses his intellect, right? He uses his intellect over emotions. He's very stern, but he's also just, truthful. He holds in his hand the double-edged sword, okay? And this double-edged sword is all about, cutting through, to get to the truth, right? Cutting through the fog or, whatever the confusion of a situation is, in order to, again, we see the illumination around his head here, in order to get to the truth of a situation. We see he has his hand resting upon his knee, sort of, he gives off this air of power, of royalty, right? And he's the king of intellect. He uses intellect over emotion. As he, is somebody who does sort of have this reputation of being very just, of being truthful, many times he can appear or he's linked to figures such as judges or, somebody who has to offer a ruling on a situation. So this could be, a legal ruling. Again, this doesn't have to be a person. This could just be sort of the energy or an event, right? So you could have been dealing with some type of legal proceedings. He's a symbol of intellectual power and authority, right? And he does have sort of the power to pass judgment. So again, usually is linked to either judges or lawyers, possibly a military commander, somebody who can definitely keep their emotions under check, right, during the pressure of a difficult situation, right, whether it's a battle, a courtroom battle, or actually on the battlefield, is somebody who remains calm, very objective, remains somewhat detached from the situation. If this is just you taking on this energy, you might be needing to seek out the truth, right? You might need to use your intellect in order to prove your point, in order to succeed in whatever it is you're trying to succeed. So just, it could be you needing to problem solve, but problem solve using your intellect, by using law, sort of diplomacy, things like that. So it asks you to be stern but fair, right? Keep an open mind, keep a clear mind. And here with the different perspective, right? Keeping a clear mind, maybe a adopting a new perspective, taking on a new perspective about something in order to get to the bottom of a situation. Okay, so it seems to be lots of you know, thinking here and seeing things from a new position. Here we have in the foundation the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Now the Four of Pentacles, this is earth energy, and earth energy has to do with material possessions, tangible possessions, things that we can, you know, see and touch in the physical realm. In the upright, the Four of Pentacles is all about somebody, you know, wanting to hold on to their material possessions, right? We see here the person, she's looking a little smug. She's, you know, she has her 4 coins there. She's holding them very tightly to them. We see around her, there are all the crystals. There seem to be, you know, she has fruit and the tree above her. So she has quite a lot around her. But she's taking on the attitude, or taking on, you know, sort of this attitude of not wanting to share, right? She wants it all to herself. So, you know, although it's a good energy to have when you think about wanting to hold on to or not wanting to lose what you have already achieved in life, as far as, you know, finances go, things like that, material possessions. It cautions us not to be too miserly, right? It can often be, oftentimes it's known as the miser card, because it's somebody wanting to hold on to what they have, right? Not to let go of it, but in a miserly kind of way. In the reverse position here, this could actually, you know, be warning that you don't need to act like that, right? It could be telling you to release the grasp a little bit on the money, that, you know, things are okay. You don't need to act in this manner, right? You don't need to hold on that tightly. So it could just be more of a caution, right? It, sort of taking the energy in the upright, but just cautioning you more on the cautionary side to be careful. Don't be a miser with your money. It's good to worry about having enough, you know, but it's also good to remember that, you know, it's fine to share as well, right? You don't need to hold on to things that tightly. In the past, you have another strong male figure. This one appears in the reverse, but the Emperor. Now, the Emperor is, you know, in the major arcana, it's number 4. Number 4 is a number that speaks of stability, and the Emperor himself, he's, you know, he's a strong figure that represents structure, protection, a strong male figure. So if this is a person in your life, this could be an older male fire sign, you know, could be an Aries. And doesn't necessarily have to be a male again, but although with this energy of the Emperor, it is a very, it's a very masculine energy. So I would say, you know, for this particular card, yes, he is a strong male figure. So this could be a male figure present in your life right now. This could be you taking on the role of the Emperor, or, you know, you did in the past, so September leading into October. And this is somebody who, you know, is very self-assured, somebody who wants to protect their domain. You know, and if this is the person that you were dealing with, then this is somebody who might be very authoritative, sort of structured, the typical father or patriarch of the family. And with, you know, if this is you, it's just you looking to protect your assets, you know, making sure that you do enough to protect your assets. Since the card appeared in the reverse, which is, you know, kind of similar to this energy here about protecting your assets, again, it could just be, you know, sort of more of a warning or cautioning or giving you the advice to not be as stern as this father figure of the Emperor, you know, letting go a little bit. Don't be as structured, right? Maybe you need to loosen your hold a little bit over your assets, over certain things in life, right? Let go of that structured, so much structure in your life, right? Maybe you need to let go a little bit. So here, there's a card that sort of tells you to surrender and let go. We have another needing to let go, and this we could also, you know, see as a let go. So I see more of, you know, cautionary energy here. What is coming in, or what's crowning the reading? So what you have on your thoughts, what's on your thoughts and in your mind, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Now again, more earth energy here. And the Ace of Pentacles, it's all about stability again, you know, the tangible earthly possessions. As it's an ace, aces are beginnings, so they're new offerings, right? So this could be a new sort of earthly material offering to you. Generally, it's associated with some type of financial offer. So this could be a new job offer. This could be, you know, just another offer opportunity that has to do with finances. It sort of represents the ability to attract what you need in order to prosper. So it's important for you to remain grounded at this time, trust in the help of those around you. But definitely could be some type of material or financial gain coming your way. Right? We know in the traditional Rider-Waite deck, the Ace of Pentacles, it shows, you know, the hand, divine hand coming out of the universe, sort of making this offering of a coin to you, of this new financial offer opportunity. So this could be a new job offer, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be, but something definitely new coming in that's on your mind, and it has to do with finances, tangible, something you can see, right? Something that's tangible in your life. It makes me think that it might have to do with a job offer because of what's coming up in the future position. In the future, we have the Eight of Wands, and Wands energy, this is fire energy. Fire energy is, it's all about action, right? It's an energy that deals with, you know, the making things happen on a daily basis. So if we think, you know, the earthly, the Ace of Pentacles, that would be the earthly offering. The Eight of Wands comes in to sort of charge in and actually make things happen. And with this card, it's all about quick, decisive action, right? The Eight of Wands, it could have to do with receiving a message, as it's quick energy. We typically think that it has to do with receiving an email or a text message, right? We don't nowadays usually think of it as being more, you know, to do with snail mail, that type of thing. So it's fast energy. This could be a job that you have applied for. Maybe you have an offering coming in, right? And this could be coming in very quickly with this Eight of Wands energy coming up in the future position. So this would be more sort of towards the middle to end of the month of October, not around the beginning of the month, but more towards the middle to the end. So definite, you know, quick, decisive action, receiving messages. Nothing really can get in your way right now. And again, with the aces are yes cards as well. So positive energy coming up, you know, here crowning your reading and coming up in the future. If we go up this line of your reading, you know, so we start out with you, and you in the reading, Cancer, are the Strength cards. This is Major Arcana number 8, the Strength card, and this is, it's a card that, you know, like the name of the card sort of represents or states, it has to do with strength, endurance, right? Not just physical strength, right? It has to do with you know, emotional and mental and, you know, having that type of strength to make it through situations. So endurance, right? You have the power and the vision and the determination in order to get where you want to get in life, in order to achieve your goals. So it's all about sort of, again, kind of trusting in the universe. And you have here, I was just noticing, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So half of your spread is comprised of Major Arcana cards. So, yeah, there's a sort of a heavy hand of the universe, I think, coming in this month for you, Cancer. You know, so a lot of divine inspiration, divine guidance, divine timing, divine orchestration going on in your life during the month of October. So here you're feeling, you're very confident, feeling very strong, having the willpower, you know, as opposed to the physical power, having the willpower to get where you need to get. What's going on around you in your environment surrounding you is another Major Arcana, the Hermit. So this is card number 9 in the Major Arcana. And the Hermit represents retreating from the world, sort of retreating into solitude, but in order to gain or search for a deeper meaning, right? So it is taking that time out to really look inside, right? To be alone, stay by yourself, to put projects on hold and really reevaluate reevaluate your goals in life, right? And reevaluate the current path that you're on and where you need to go from here. Sort of, that's usually what the Hermit does. So, it kind of means that you're around you, or what you have going on around you this month is you retreating from the world in order to search for a deeper meaning, right? In order to gain a different perspective on something, in order to figure out sort of the next step or where you are going in life. So, and it can also be to gain more spiritual understanding of the universe as well, right? And we see here that the Hermit carries the light here, and there's a light shining the way to guide the person on the path, to guide the Hermit on her path here. So this could be you, again, waiting for that illumination, waiting for the guidance, taking time out, right, in order to figure things out. And what comes in after that is your hopes and fears. You have the Page of Wands. So pages, again, this is earth energy, right? And I'm sorry, it's fire energy. It's the Page of Wands. And the fire energy is all about, active, making things happen. So action is fiery, it's passionate energy. And the page is in the court cards, pages are usually the ones who sort of bring the spark of something new, right? The knights are the ones who actually make the thing happen, right? They are the ones who act on the spark, but the Page of Wands brings in the spark. So this person is a spark of creativity, is what the Page of Wands brings in, right? The Page of Wands is a very creative soul, somebody who usually thinks outside of the box, somebody who is looking for new ventures, new ideas, somebody who's very enthusiastic about new things like that, right? So, and even though the person is young, the page is generally younger, the person can, over time, really become quite powerful and develop his or her creative vision. We see, the pages are usually, since they're younger energy, this could be in the hopes and fears position, could be, as it is a court card, could be a younger fire sign, male or female, around you at this time. Or this just could be your fear or your hope. So maybe what you're hoping for is this new spark of creativity, right? You might, with this new offer coming in here and lots of news about something new coming in, this could be you feeling hopeful about this new spark of creative energy, something new coming in, this new creative project or a new job. If this is a person, this, it might be the new person, might be tied to this new creative job or energy here as well, right? So, with this new message coming in here, this new offering, this could definitely have to do with that. And this could be you just sort of, hoping for the best as far as this goes, or feeling enthusiastic about that. I don't see it as a fear card. I see it more as, you feeling very hopeful about the new things coming in. And just knowing that, even though this is just a spark, it's something new, there is the potential there for it to grow, for it to, to be developed. So this is a good card to have here. And definite change coming in towards the end of the month, or leaving the month and going into the month of November for you, Cancer. We have Major Arcana Judgment. Now, the Judgment card calls for a period of reflection, self-evaluation, similar to here the Hermit card, right? The need for self-evaluation, meditation, quiet reflection, in order to come to a deeper point of understanding about things going on in your life, or what you can do to change certain situations in your life in the future, right? And the Judgment card basically tells you that, you are close to reaching a significant stage in your own journey. So this is can be seen as a sort of an epiphany or awakening, where you come to realization that you need to live your life in a different way, right? You need to be true to yourself and to your needs. So you've opened yourself up to a new possibility, right? To lead this fulfilling life that serves your higher needs and offers inspiration and hope to others. And you might be feeling as if you have, figured out what your calling is in life. And if this does have to do with this new opportunity here, right? Maybe you needed to take time out and see things from a new perspective in order to gain this clarity on whatever is ending right now in your life, right? And the new things that are coming in. So, the Judgment card definitely suggests that you have reviewed, evaluated the past experiences, you've learned from these past experiences. Seems as if now, the pieces of the puzzle of your life are kind of coming together now. They're forming this more complete picture of who you are, right? Not who you were maybe when you started the previous job, or 5 years ago, or 10 years ago. No, who you are now with these new offerings, right? Having gone through everything that you've gone through, who you are today. So, you're called to maybe make a tough decision here. This might have to do with needing to leave one job in order to accept the position at another job. This might be you leaving a job to start up your own business venture. So, it might be a tough decision or a judgment call, but it's also a fresh start. And we know that, through death comes new life. So this is about sort of rebirth, understanding that it's time to leave things, the past in the past and move forward. So definite new beginnings here, right? A higher calling, new beginnings. So that's a great way to end the month, Cancer. The two oracle cards that I pulled, the first one here is Envy. And again, this is from the Soul's Journey Oracle deck by James Van Prague. And I will just read you, that comes with a guidebook. I'll read you what the guidebook says about the card. And then we'll try to tie it in with the messages of the reading. And it says, Envy. You must learn to accept that the obstacles in your life have been chosen by you. To be jealous of the soul path of another is to doubt your ability to judge what is best for you. It is human nature to covet the perceived luxuries of someone on a different journey. But to try to emulate him or her is not being true to your own guidance. You have chosen this life and the circumstances for a reason. By disregarding that and following in the footsteps of another, you are only setting yourself up for confusion and disappointment. You never truly know what is going on in another person's life and what personal challenges he or she may face. So to be envious is a fool's game. Be authentic to your inner voice, because only you know what is in your best interest. If you don't follow your own path, you will have to reincarnate in an attempt to learn your original lessons again. So this is, it's kind of interesting. I think it fits in with the same thing from a new perspective, right? Being strong, having the willpower to really take time out, look inside, figure out what works for you, and to act on it, right? To be authentic, to live the life that is really authentic for you. Because, we each have to live our own authentic life, right? Nobody can live somebody else's life. So it's kind of what the Envy card in this oracle deck has to do with. Very nice. And the other card is card number 48 from the Soulful Woman deck. And card number 48 is called Following My Truth. And it says, my inner truth lives in my heart like a pearl of great worth. It is a divine light illuminating my life path and steering me in the right direction. When I follow my truth, I feel a deep sense of integrity, congruence, and wholeness. My truth may be different to someone else's truth, and that is okay. I do not have to prove my truth is the only truth. I only need to live it. Through following my inner truth, I develop extraordinary faith in myself and strengthen my personal power. My life expands spiritually and creatively. Things have a way of working out for me. More and more I understand what it means to respect my inner truth and stand for it. I listen to what others have to say, and I observe their actions, but I do not follow their guidance unless I get a yes from within. Otherwise, I will wait for further illumination from my inner being. I always come back to trusting myself and my own truth. So in a slightly different way, I think that the card, it goes along with the Envy card, but it also goes along with what we were just talking about here, right? With having the strength to figure out what is important to you, what is your truth, your authentic self, and acting on it, right? Knowing that you need to live the type of life that is best for you and not for somebody else. It's following your own truth. So those tied in very nicely with our reading today, Cancer. So I'd like to thank you for joining me today. I do hope that the messages have helped you in some way, and I wish you a month full of success and positive energies. I look forward to reading for you again next month. Take care, and I'm sending you much peace, love, and light. Bye.